Good morning and happy Tuesday. I'm super excited to be here today. I just finished working out and I'm getting prepped actually for a brand new masterclass that we're doing an encore presentation of today at 1 o'clock. But I wanted to actually pop in here and chat a little bit about some clarity that I got this weekend. You know, as I was actually this week, I should say, one of the things that I've missed the most about being in a pandemic and not being able to travel as much and go to business events, etc., is that I haven't been able to go to business events and be able to be inspired by other people. So a group of my peers in the industry, we got together this past week to do a little mastermind session. We were actually supposed to do this session. It was a personal branding session in Austin, and as many of you might know or be experiencing this, Texas was hit with a massive snowstorm. So we had to reroute. I was in Utah all last week with a small group of friends who were able to make it to chat and actually help each other get unstuck to mastermind together. And one of the things that came out of that, and this is something that I think is really going to be powerful, not only for the Flourish and Thrive community, but Creatives Rule the World and everything else that I'm doing over here, is clarity on why all this matters in the first place. And as I was sitting there with my friends and they were coaching me and I was talking about my 3-year vision for myself and for my business, it allowed me to get crystal clear on why I've spent the last 9 years actually building Flourish and Thrive. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Tracy Matthews. I'm the Chief Visionary Officer over at Flourish and Thrive Academy. And we help creatives create financial security through a little something I call the desire brand effect. Because what I got super clear on, and everything that we're doing over here at Flourish and Thrive, is the whole reason for this is to help creatives like you and me show up doing what we are best at, like leaning into our gifts, but at the same time, getting paid well for those gifts so that we can create financial security for ourselves and our families. So if you are in and you're like saying, yes, girl, I want to create financial security for myself, or I'm doing it through your programs, I would love to know that. So I just love to know whoever is listening to this right now to just drop your name and your business in the chat, because I just want to welcome you in. Anyway, I'm going to be here for a couple of minutes and I wanted to share just a little bit about this transformation, because when you can get really clear on your vision and your why for what you're doing in your jewelry company or your other product company, whatever you're doing, everything just starts to fall into place and it just starts to work. I want to know of anyone who is on this call, do you have a clear vision of where you're going and actually why you're doing what you're doing in your business? Give me a yes or a heck yes or something in the comments below. And the reason why I want to know this is because if you don't really know or understand where you're going, then it's really hard to do things in your business that support that vision or support that mission or whatever it is that you're creating. For instance, let's say that you are building a business and you've got your jewelry, you've designed the jewelry, you have your website up, and you're showing up every day, but there seems to be like a lack of meaning around it. You don't have like a North Star or something to kind of guide you along the way. Has anyone ever been there before? Give me a comment in the, or actually say I'm missing my North Star in the comments below if that happens to be with you, before you. Now, one of the things that we do in our programs over at Flourish and Thrive through our methodology called the Desire Brand Effect is that we help people get really clear on where they're going. Part of the most important part of it is to actually create this vision and mission of where you're going in the world. So if you don't have that guiding point or that guidepost, it becomes really hard to actually create goals, whether they be like sales goals or financial goals. It becomes really hard to develop marketing and a strategy around anything if you have no clue about like what you're doing. And everything else starts to fall out of place instead of into place. But the flip side is when you can really clearly identify and clarify your North Star, you get really clear on where you're going, it becomes super easy to actually line everything else up to move in the direction that you want, right, for your business. And so a bunch of you are saying, I'm missing my North Star, I'm missing my North Star. Yeah, I totally get it. And if you know anyone else who seems to be missing their North Star, please hit share on this video because I'd love for you to share it with them. And the reason why I wanted to pop on today is in 2 hours, I am doing an encore presentation of our Marketing Makeover Masterclass. It's really designed to help you start the year strong, get your marketing dialed in so that you can kind of discover the strategies that we help our students use to create financial security in their lives and also create an algorithm-proof business that actually runs without them. I know that a lot of people are fighting against themselves when it comes to marketing because they're trying to do all these things and aren't thinking strategically about how all the pieces of the puzzle fit together. So if you are interested in joining me, it's going to be in just a couple of hours, 2 hours, it looks like we're going to be starting. You can actually enroll right here. I'm going to drop the URL in the chat. I think it worked. And you can head on over to flourishthriveacademy.com/makeover. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a really small group of people. So if you have questions, I'm going to be able to answer them all at the end of the class. And I'm here to support and help you because my mission and my vision in everything that I do, whether it's here at Flourish and Thrive Academy in my other business, is to create financial security for other creatives in this industry and to bring this message to the world because I think it is so important that more of us are sharing our creative gifts and getting paid for it and using our creativity to actually create that security in our own lives. So if you're in, give me a thumbs up and say, I'm in. I'm going to join you today, Tracy. Click that link below. Head on over to flourishthriveacademy.com/makeover. And please join me for this masterclass today. You are going to love it. Ciao, ciao. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.